Hello there, this is Cookies, and I've got turn 118 of EA Vanheim. Coming back to re-record this one as well, because I just wasn't super happy with the previous one. Now that does mean we'll have the replay bug, but I can kind of go over what happened, and it didn't change the impact of most of the battles. So, alright, so first up, put up a dome, cast Tartarian Gate, did a Seeking Arrow, cast a Mind Hunt, killed Mordaith, which is nice. Then we had a few fights. First up was Gnome Peaks, where we had a Wraith Lord kill PD. And we took on the Horror in Baral. Now, this is the one fight that deviated the most, but the outcome will be the same. So we've got a small Sabbath set up, and then we've got this guy up here, whose job it is to tie down the Horror. It's got 33 defense, and we can see it right over here with a fear 15. Now what happened in the actual fight was this guy was scripted to do 2 life for a life casts, and he did 1, and then he cast Pain Transfer, and all of his blood slaves were killed by Pain Transfer, and then he ran away. And I was very upset. But we can go ahead and I don't know why I put this on this guy when he could have just done Sabbath Master and maybe like reinvigoration, life for life, reinvigoration or something, but maybe I just wanted the turn 1 life for life. Now in this fight, he does get off 1 life for life. And the Horror I think had maybe about 11 HP. But the Horror did jump on this guy first, and then we just couldn't do the finishing blow because this guy cast Pain Transfer and then yoinked all of his own blood slaves with Pain Transfer and then ran away. And then I think I lost 2 of these guys, and maybe this guy got away. So yeah, the life drain's keeping him up. So a lot of these guys were probably a mistake because they're just providing HP. Oh, that's full. That's funny. We could have actually won this. But the real result is we were defeated. We lost 2 Van Jarls, lost most of our troops, and we had some retreats. So that was kind of neat. Then in the Green Sink, we killed off this Sage because he's feeble-minded. And then we have the big final battle between TNN and Agartha. So we can see all this stuff, the same army that we've seen a couple of times. Wailing Winds, Natural Rain, Ravenous Swarm. This guy's already running. Now this is replay bugged, but the outcome's going to be sufficiently close enough. This guy's pretty cool. 400 HP profit. Alright. And so in the actual thing, 2 Furbolg Druids were lost, but gained 2 Great Olms. An Ancient one, lost 1 to Atha, and slaughtered the Agarthan army. So, not too bad. And let's dive into the final fight, which was our storming of Ubar, where Yomi's troops should have left, but we knew that not all of them had. And it looks like that was due to a leadership issue. So we've got a whole bunch of corpse constructs with no leadership, a whole bunch of Oni with no leadership. Somebody owns a car. And let's see. So they're gonna go ahead and move in. And I lose 40 thralls, 6 soulless, and my Tartarian guy. I just kind of think the actual trade was worse than what we saw in the video. But we did get a little bit of gear. Alright. And then we had a few events happen. Okay, so what are we doing this turn? We're going to try yet again to kill this horror. This guy is going to get back in there. Or die. But he's doing life for life, reinvigoration, life for life, reinvigoration, life for life. He's blood 3, he should just be able to do this. No communion, took off the matrix. There's this guy with a moonblade who can hopefully just kill the horror. And then we've got some killy Vanheims. And we're sneaking this guy for mind time protection. Additionally, let's see, continuing to blood hunt in a couple of spots. Do we get a good tart chassis? Nope, looks like we got a feeble-minded guy, so that's fine. Doing another transmute, another Raven Feast. We are starting the disease demons this turn. So we're doing, looks like 2 casts over here on the adepts. We're doing it the same turn that these 2 assassins that I've snuck over the past few turns are going to also assassinate. So it should all be at once. And hopefully we can catch a bunch of adepts before they start patrolling and putting bodyguards. Additionally, we're also forging a bunch of stuff. Looks like some thug gear and lots of shoes. So we've got that going. Let's see, these birds are moving away because I don't need them to crack Ubar anymore. We're going to go ahead and troll out all the unrests that were caused by the demons. And let's see. I think that's most of the turn. I don't think there's anything too crazy happening. I guess the other thing is we're casting a lot of these black servants. That's because they have more HP than the imps. So they'll have a much better chance of surviving against another Armageddon cast than the imps do. The imps have 7 HP. And maybe I can find one. And I think the black servants have just significantly more. I just can't find one right now. I think it's around 15 or something. So if they get hit, they have a fair chance of surviving it. But yeah, I think that's it. And I'll go ahead and see you in the next turn, in turn 119. Have a good one.